Hey, as you can see, we're on the roof today. We're going to talk fall protection. This is Clay Medley with Tawney Insurance and Safety. Uh, a really important topic, near and dear, should be to all of us because falls, as you know, maybe you don't, they're the number one killer of construction workers, right? Falls from height. That's what we want to prevent. Totally preventable falls, right? So let's look at the tools that we're going to use, personal protective equipment in this case, that are going to prevent us from being victims of a fall. It starts, of course, with our harness, right? They were using all multi-dynamics products today. Most of the harnesses follow a pretty standard design, but I'm going to be showing you these today. Always had a good relationship with them. If we had ever had a question, they're easy to get a hold of. So I prefer to work with them. So you're going to pick up a harness, right? If it's not been assigned to you before, not worn it, even if you have, maybe it's cold like today, we've got some different clothing on. It's not going to fit the same as it was last time or whoever the person wore it before you. You also don't know if it's been damaged. Never take for granted that it's new or that it looks good or it was good the last time you used it. Take a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how to do a quick inspection before you might trust your life to this. It's got to perform. Start with the D-ring. I hold it, shake it out, make sure everything's nice and opened up, not tangled up, not knotted. If you take a few minutes, they're not hard. You start with the anchor in the back. This is called the dorsal ring, center of your back. This is where you're going to attach for fall protection purposes. If your harness, this one doesn't, but if it has any additional D-rings, keep in mind that the front D-rings on the side or the one in the center of the chest, those are positioning D-rings. They're meant to allow you to rest or to lean back against, imagine a lineman or someone tying rebar. They're not for fall protection. That is only going to be the back dorsal ring. I'll explain why in a moment. Let's take a look at the different components, the buckles, make sure they're not bent. There's no excessive corrosion. Still see all the webbing is in good shape. Look especially in places where it might rub or bend. Doing a 90 here, right? This is an important one too on the back. I just said how important this connection point is to protect you from a fall. This is what's going to experience the majority of the weight first. This also sticks up and would be easily abraded, damaged if we had this thing drag on some concrete or something that's rough or abrasive. So check for damage, make sure we don't have any frays, no weld splatter, no burn marks, no corrosive materials have infected it. Look down here at our tongue and loop, our buckles, and our tongue and loop spots on our leg straps. Make sure that we haven't had any punctures through outside of the D-ring, outside of these grommets. Make sure that the grommets themselves aren't deformed. They're still all in great shape. And we can shake it back out. We've done our inspection here. And I don't want to gloss over this and miss this. All harnesses are not created the same. They come in different sizes. A lot of times people will, get a little bit frustrated that their equipment's not fitting properly or it's in their way. Chances are, if that's the case, you might have the wrong size harness. You just have a pretty good overlap on what size person they will fit. But this model, I can say, is a size LXL, rated for 130 to 310 pound wearers. The manufacturer will have a size chart with height and weight, and it will show which harnesses will be appropriate. So if you ever have a chance, if you're the person buying this equipment, before you make a big purchase, make sure you've got the right stuff in your cart, right? Because I could tell you as a safety professional, the quickest way to get guys not to want to buy in and wear your equipment is to give them something that's ill-fitting, damaged, or dirty, gross.